we'll cross paths, here and there, and lots of guys will be back and playing together next year. But that the same group we built all those memories with, and had such a successful season with, we'll never be together, and that's the worst part about this sport.
You talk certainly as a group, but individually, a big year for yourself, not only just in terms of being the captain of this team, but points-wise, everything-wise. It seemed like a very positive year for you as an individual here in your second season here in Bakersfield.
Yeah, no, I mean, I think all that. I think you look down the list in that room, and I bet you could say that about pretty much anybody. They had one of the best, if not the best, years of their career, and that's just a testament to the team we had. The drive to get better every day, and the fun we had at the rink, because winning and success goes hand in hand with fun. I think for sure if you're not having one, you're not having the other as much, and I can't thank my teammates in there enough for supporting me all year and helping me along. And like I said, the team we had was a special group, and that leads to special seasons for a lot of different people.
You left Game 6 in San Diego, just your health and kind of how you feel going into the summer, and maybe a little rest for you here.
Yeah, no, I mean, I'll be all right. Got a long time to recover now. It was about the worst way you could end the season for me, sitting there in the third period, watching the clock count down and just hoping and praying that we could battle back. But it's at the end of the day, the season's over now, and I got lots of time to recover, so I'm not too worried about my health.
What memory do you take away? Maybe like a tangible memory, something that happened throughout the course of the year, on, off the ice, that you're going to take away, going into the off season, something you'll carry with you, whether it was a celebration or anything like that?
Oh, I mean, there's tons. A few to come to mind are, we have that picture plastered around the room of Ontario over Cooper Marody overtime winner at home during the long win streak, and everyone's scrambling to get off the bench and get out there to celebrate, and the fans are going nuts. The 4 overtime game, albeit a loss, sitting in the room in between periods and just, looking around, chatting with the guys, most of the guys in agony and exhausted, cramping, but, all going through it together and just living in the moment. And then the overtime win at home also was a huge highlight of I have the chills just thinking about Kerdog scoring that goal and trying to get off the bench, but not having room to swing my legs over the bench and trying to jump over. It was just, the fans were awesome. It was electric, and those are the memories you'll daydream about all summer, waiting for next year.
When you look back at the city as a whole and the community, when Jay Woodcroft first came down and was introduced as the head coach of the Bakersfield Condors, he talked about building on that connection, not only within you guys, but within the community as well. How did you find the Bakersfield faithful rallied around the Condors?
Yeah, I mean, my second year here, and I think as the team grew, that grew as well. I think, like I said, everything goes hand in hand with winning, and we were an exciting team to watch. I think the community was able to rally around that and have some fun at the rink. I think we did a pretty good job of getting out in the community and, doing that part of it, like Woody always stressed. And, I think it was something the community could be proud of, and we're super thankful we were able to provide that for the city. The fans are awesome, and it's been a while since they've had a playoff hockey team, and we owe that to them as players to be able to come to the rink and watch those exciting games. So we'll look forward to providing that for them again in the future.
The injection of youth was a big storyline in the city for this team this year. What did you think of just the quality on the blue line you saw from guys like Bouchard, Legason, and how they kind of developed as the season progressed?
Yeah, no, for sure. I mean, our team was built around youth. Those are the guys that carried us all season. We had the veterans that were able to help along and provide some steadiness as well. But at the start of the season, when you have that many young guys and rookie players, all high-end players, albeit you never really know how they're going to translate, and they never really know how they're going to translate. But they were exciting to watch all year. The whether it be the Marody Benson tandem, just going off or Jones, Bear, Bouchard at the end, Legason, Starrett, Wells, Skinner, like those guys were they carried us all year, and that just goes to show those guys are going to have long careers, and hopefully all of them end up in the NHL.
So, and what does the summer of 2019 look for you, beginning with tomorrow?
Take some time to figure things out. I'm getting married this summer, so that'll be exciting point in the summer for me, and take some time to rest, and that's how you do it in this sport. You take a couple weeks, just like after the games. We take a few minutes to reflect, but now we take a few weeks to reflect, and then get back at it, get ready for next year.
Keegan, speaking of that reflection there, when you reflect on this team, people have talked about it, but what's the key that's made this group so special this year? If you can put it into words, kind of sum it up.
It's just the bond that we had. It was fun to come to the rink every day. Everybody got along. Everybody enjoyed being around each other. It can be tough playing in this league. There's a lot of long days, long travel, but when you're with a group of guys every day that you enjoy being around and enjoy coming to the rink every day and working with, it promotes that positive energy around the room where guys are staying on the ice after and getting better, working hard in the gym because they're happy to be around the guys and they're happy to work for the guy next to them. And that's, to a T, exactly why our team was so successful this year.
Is this the best team that you've ever played on?
I mean, there's so many different ways to look at that question. I mean, it's kind of loaded, but as far as the team atmosphere and the togetherness, it definitely is the best team in that. And in my mind, that's the only way to judge it. If you win a championship, you win a championship. That's the goal. But if you build, like I said, you forge those bonds and build those friendships and get as close as we did this year, that's a pretty successful year in my mind.